So what's up everybody, Black Clover 349 official translations are out. I had to wait into the officials because the fan translations that I kept seeing didn't have like 4 pages at the end, so it was really cut off. I kept looking for them. It was weird because they usually have the full scans, but for whatever this week, the websites that I kept looking at didn't have it. So I was glad I was able to see the last panel because Sister Lily does look like she got hit, and I hope that she actually turns back to normal. We don't know. It could be a plot twist that Sister Lily doesn't turn back into Sister Lily, who knows? But we're definitely getting to the part where maybe Heath is the one that actually retreats and tells Lucius what's going on in the land of the rising sun, but we'll see. So let's get into my Black Clover 349 review. First of all, if you like anime, manga reviews, discussion, spoilers, and theories, definitely hit the subscribe button. If you liked the video, switch it with some false copyright strikes. So let's get this channel back to 5,000. Thank you so much for the support last year. I really appreciate it. We're more than halfway there. So the chapter is called Asta versus Sister Lily. And it's quite clear that with the title itself, we're going to see a battle between the two. You know, it makes sense if you think about it because Heath is a guy that Asta fought back in the day. Remember when I believe it was with Noelle and Magna? They were actually like in a village, and I remember there was like the ice magic. So it was a nice throwback. We're getting a lot of throwbacks in this chapter because we see Sister Lily's attack. That was like the Fist of Love. That was in like chapter 1 or 2. And then also we see Heath, who was like basically after the chain guy in the first chapter. It was one of the first villains that also fought as a Black Bulls member. The strongest reason says interrupting between the rendezvous or the get together of a guy and his girl. So Heath is remembering Asta, and like I said, it was Asta who defeated him. Like I said before, I believe it's the first actual bad guy or actual villain Asta faced as a Black Bulls member. And Heath is like, wow, I never thought you'd be in my way again. The strongest reason basically says, hey, this isn't my type of thing, but I gotta take you on. The panels are so nice. I really like how Tabata is taking his time and drawing the background, especially when you see Sister Lily as like this angelic angel type of thing and Asta as this demonic thing, as this devil. You know, you see the contrast. Sister Lily technically is working for the bad guy. Asta is, you know, technically the good guy. So it's cool comparison. It kind of reminds me of the yin yang symbol. You know, you have the mostly all black and then a little bit white, and then you have the mostly white and a little bit of black. That's what it reminds me of. I really like the scene as Asta is staring at Sister Lily. As Sister Lily says, Asta, why are you alive? Asta replies, basically, the people of the land of the rising sun helped him. Wasn't it you that sent me to this place? Sister Lily, with a confused look on her face, says, sorry, but that can't be. I actually wanted to kill you. But that confused face that she has kind of makes her seem like there's cracks in the armor. We saw that Heath was able to remember Asta, and we saw that Sister Lily seems like she's concerned of Asta. Maybe there's cracks in the armor because of Asta 𝚬𝚘. That concerned face looks like she has doubts of herself. I'm pretty sure at the time she actually was thinking that, hey, I'm doing what's right for Lucius. You guys told me she didn't know about the land of the rising sun. Maybe it was Julius. Who knows? Something about that is kind of weird. Asta goes, even if you're being controlled, Sister Lily would not kill us. And Sister Lily is like, I'm not being controlled. And you see that kind of like self-doubt in her, and Asta's already putting the seeds of that. I really like how this chapter is doing this. Sister Lily does like a facial magic attack, and Asta's dodging it. And she's saying, if you're alive, it's a problem for us, Asta. And she does the magic water holy fist of love, which is basically what I was saying. This is another throwback to chapter 1, and Asta just completely cuts it. It is so crazy how much Asta has changed, you know, from the first 2 chapters to what he is now. Like, his anti-magic control is on another level. He has a relationship with the devil in this grimoire, which ends up being actually his adopted brother. It's so crazy. It kind of reminds me how much of progress Asta has done since the start of the series. Well, Sister Lily is basically saying in her head, I can't hit Asta unless he's immobilized, and sacred devil control is pointless against anti-magic. So I guess they're calling it sacred devils. Still, devils have been purified, has been called sacred devils. I don't know. To me, I prefer fallen angel, but I guess there's a reason why they haven't been saying angels yet, even though we're seeing an angel basically right now in a sense, because Sister Lily is looking angelic. She even has the halo. Like, we're seeing all these paladins with wings and halos. So what is the opposite of a devil or a demon? An angel. Like, I don't know. There's a reason why they're not saying angels yet. Sister Lily is in her mind's like, I need to get a stronger attack. You see it in her face, like she's annoyed, but also a little bit sad, saying, why didn't you die back then? Sister Lily combines spatial and water magic and does 𝚙𝚙𝚎 flash. Sister Lily, as she's trying to attack, she remembers Asta as a little kid. You see her armor start to crack, slowly remembering Asta. And it's crazy because think about it, she didn't have these like cracks when Lucius was there. The source of power of him controlling her soul was stronger, but now that she's in the land of the rising sun near Asta with anti-magic, I just find that interesting that there's so much crack in Lucius's spell. So I think it's Asta, his anti-magic, and also them being so far away is causing Lucius to lose his grip on the paladins. That's my opinion. Sister Lily's like, for the sake of this world, please die. Asta is like, I'm not letting you kill me, sister. Right then and there, she remembers Asta pleading his love for her, and she starts crying. Says, it's not that if I want to. And you see that huge crack in the armor because she's crying. Asta's like, whoa, that's crazy. Even if the person is being manipulated and controlled, their soul is still there. Who they are is truly deep down is still there. It's just they're being manipulated, controlled. Asta's thinking Lucius's will, I'm guessing, because they said right, which is kind of weird. She's been conditioned to prioritize that, but however, Sister Lily is still Sister Lily. You see Sister Lily just having a meltdown, saying, but it's for the sake of what everybody wants, a world filled with happiness. And then she just starts hacking everything. You see the town nearby is getting destroyed. Thinking about this, what's going to happen after these paladins have either retreated or defeated? Like, are these people going to rebuild the town that was nearby? Because there's a lot of damage from the five-headed dragon, and also this. Remember the legend said that the maiden, like the divine maiden, stopped the five-headed dragon in the mythology of the land of the rising sun where Yami grew up and all that stuff. It's kind of interesting that there is a divine maiden here, which is Sister Lily. She was brought here, but now she's seeming like she's cracking because of Asta. Is it possible that Sister Lily keeps her divine powers because maybe she's a sister or a nun? They call it sacred devil powers, so maybe Sister Lily keeps this power up some way or somehow, but remains in control of her conscience and her body. So instead of working for Lucius, she's gonna be on her own free will. That'd be very interesting if that happens, but she's using Beelzebub's power, so I don't know. Sister Lily attacking everything is like, I'm begging you, die, Asta, and Asta's just dodging it. And then you see Asta like have like a flashback when Julius came in, and that's with Sister Lily, and Sister Lily was about to teleport Asta when he was all bloody on the ground. Asta's like, there's no way this is right. It's true, this is not moral, this is not justice, this is not what a god would do. And Lucius is basically trying to play God. He's trying to be godly. And it's funny how a person who's possessed by a devil is saying that this is wrong. That's kind of interesting because it's like, I like the yin and yang of this chapter. In my opinion, there's like a theme of that, how Asta, who has devil powers, has not been purified compared to Sister Lily, who looks like a sacred maiden or divine maiden. Asta is the light. So it's like, it's showing how Asta is the kind of like the light, but he has a little bit of darkness because of the devil possession or devil powers. But in Sister Lily, because she's being used by Lucius, whose will is all darkness, but she's using some sacred devil magic, but it's kind of like divine, which is a little part of the light in the dark side of the yin and yang symbol. So I think that's very interesting. Asta is just going straight in saying, I'm never going to forgive you, Lucius. And Asta does a slash to Sister Lily. As this hits, Asta's like, please go back to being you, Sister Lily. And Sister Lily has this somewhat happy face. And then you see the cool thing about this is that part of her eye is turning back to normal. The left side of her eye is turning back to normal, but her right eye is still looking divine. That could be a sign that Sister Lily's coming back to who she was, but that'd be very interesting. Like I said before, she keeps some of the power up from being a paladin. That'd be very cool. But that's basically the chapter. I really enjoy this chapter, the themes of it, how Asta is possessed by a devil and using devil powers. Lucius, who's trying to be godly and quote unquote is godlike in Black Clover, is in the wrong. He is the immoral one versus Asta, who is possessed by a devil, is the moral one. I love that. I love the compare and contrast. I love the yin and yang symbol being used in this chapter, like symbolizing in this chapter. It's really good. Let me know what you think about Black Clover 349. Let me know what you think about Sister Lily fighting Asta. Do you think that Sister Lily is going to turn back to normal? Or do you think that she's going to retain some of the powers of being a paladin? Or do you think she's going to be completely how she was before? What do you think about Heath? Do you think that Heath is going to be the one that runs away and tells Lucius what happened exactly? Or do you think that Asta would defeat him too before he leaves? Like if you like the video, comment, subscribe, and I'm out of here.